Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This week has been full of gaming news, especially on the Nintendo side. So let's just go ahead and get right to it. Xenoblade 3 was originally going to be released in September, but now has been moved up to July, which, I'm sorry, what? That usually never happens in this industry. And it got fans wondering why. Why move the game up? Wouldn't you want to give your devs some more time to patch things up and get everything ready for the release date? I mean, that's 2 months that could be used for, making sure it runs well and, all this stuff that needs to be done before the game releases. Xenoblade 3 comes out July 29th. That's insane that it got pushed back that far. I'm not necessarily a Xenoblade fan, but man, this must be huge news for Xenoblade fans. That's like if they announced Breath of the Wild 2 would be released this year instead of next year. But regardless, it was such a weird announcement that everyone was kind of expecting them to announce something to take place September. And what do you know? They did. Splatoon 3 comes out in September. September 9th is the release date for Splatoon 3, and wow, what an interesting transaction that just happened there. Like, I honestly expected Splatoon 3 to be released in July because they said summer of 2022 in the trailer before this. I believe it was in the direct that they said it. And now they're pushing it to September, which, I mean, hey, if the game needs that time, give it that time, It's just interesting that they did a whole little switcheroo there. I just hope both games have enough time to, patch things up and make things run smoothly on launch day. With these two announcements, they released new gameplay trailers. For Splatoon 3, they did a normal match that they showing off new weapons and abilities. And then Xenoblade 3, they did a whole new trailer, showing off the combat and all that stuff. As someone who's not the biggest fan of both of these games, not that I think they're bad games at all, or bad series for that matter, they're just franchises that I haven't really gotten into. I tried playing Xenoblade 1 and 2, and I actually do like 1 more than 2, but I'm still in the beginning of 1, so I still have a long ways to go. And on the other hand, I've never played Splatoon 1 because I didn't have a Wii U, but I have played Splatoon 2, and I have it didn't really gel with me as well. I loved the gameplay aspect. I love the gameplay. It was just stuff surrounding the game that it just wasn't clicking for me. I do love the fact that you can deck out your Splatoon kids however you want. That's the customization there is incredible. And that's exactly what I want to see more in this game. I'm honestly hoping just to see a single player trailer because we haven't really seen much of it and we don't really know what it entails. I hope they make the single player more ambitious than before. I hope they do something really cool and interesting with it. Now again, I've only played Splatoon 2, the base game. I haven't tried the Octo expansion, which by the way is also coming on the NSO, so that's also cool. Perfect timing, and it'll get people who have Splatoon 2 to play the Octo expansion in Splatoon 2 if they haven't already picked that up. But for people like me and who have already sold Splatoon 2, well, yeah, I'm just going to wait for Splatoon 3. Also, the box art for Splatoon 3 in particular looks amazing. This is one of the best box arts I've seen in quite some time. Xenoblade 3 looks good, and I like how it coincides with the other 2 games in the series. I like seeing these 3 games in uniform. That's cool. But Splatoon 3's box art just really pops in a way that I haven't seen a box art do in a long time. I don't know, I think the shading really helps this one. It really gives it that volume, That's not the only news that came out this week. Sonic Origins also got a release date. Sonic Origins comes out June 23rd, which is fantastic. I'm so glad we actually have a release date for this collection. Now, for those that don't know, Sonic Origins is Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. But they're not just re-releases, they're a bit touched up. Sega recently had a trailer that showed off these features, but essentially you have 2 modes. You have a classic mode, which is just the original games, and then you have the anniversary mode, which is widescreen and infinite lives, which for me that's the mode of my choice, and I'm going to be playing that one exclusively. I love me some widescreen and classic games, and I've been waiting for Sonic Origins just for that. Just for that, and having infinite lives really does help me a lot because I am very bad at Sonic games, especially the 2D ones. I'm okay with 3D Sonic. I actually grew up on Sonic Adventure. But 2D Sonic? Oh my goodness. I played the Sonic Advance games growing up, but classic 2D Sonic has always kicked my butt, and this should actually help me at least beat the games. So that would be really nice to add in my resume. Regardless, this just looks fantastic. Having a collection of all these games, chef's kiss. Now there is some controversy of how they're handling this release. You know, they have like Digital Deluxe, which for some reason doesn't have all the boxes checked for some reason. And you know what? I totally get that. I think I'm just going to go with the standard edition. If I want all these other features, then hopefully they'll add it as an add-on. You know, you can just purchase it for like, you know, $2 or whatever. But that's if I really want it. I think I'm just going to opt out for the standard edition though. But yeah, this week has been pretty big for upcoming releases. At least games that I'm somewhat interested in. I may not be the biggest fan of Xenoblade or Splatoon, but I am interested in getting Splatoon 3. I think it's a little too late for me to get into Xenoblade, at least without playing the other games and without knowing their stories and stuff like that. But Splatoon 3, yeah, I'm probably going to get that one because I've been itching to play some Splatoon, and because of Splatoon 3, then yeah, I might as well just get Splatoon 3. And of course, Sonic Origins seemed to be the definitive way of playing classic Sonic games. So yeah, of course I'm going to be there on June 23rd. But let me know down in the comments below what you think about all of these. Are you interested in games like Xenoblade 3 or Splatoon 3 or Sonic Origins? Let me know your thoughts down below, and be sure to subscribe for more content like this as I attempt to release videos weekly. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. God bless.